Cake decorating is a language, and every detail is a word. The piping speaks of precision. The colors whisper of vision. The textures sing with creativity, but most people won't hear it. They'll just say, "Oh, it looks nice." They won't see the hours spent perfecting a swirl or the emotion poured into a theme. But for the one decorating, this is everything. This is storytelling, healing, empowerment in the sweetest form. This is a way to say, I matter. My work matters. What I create carries meaning. And when the world starts listening, really listening, they'll understand. This isn't just frosting. This is the voice of a creator who refuses to be silent, a voice that speaks with beauty, grace, and bold determination. Each cake tells a story, not just through flavor, but through the journey it represents, the story of someone who started with curiosity and turned it into commitment, someone who didn't know everything, but knew she loved this, and that was enough to begin. From the first messy attempt to the now polished masterpieces, every step has been a lesson in patience, creativity, and the courage to grow. The piping bags aren't just tools, they're instruments of purpose. The decorating table isn't just a workspace, it's where vision turns into reality. So, when someone sees that finished cake and smiles, they're not just tasting sweetness, they're tasting effort, growth, and the fearless spirit of a creator who never stopped believing in herself. A swirl of frosting, soft, sweet, seemingly simple, but behind it is hours of practice, a quiet persistence, a loving intention, because for women who create, baking is not just about sugar and butter. It's about telling a story with texture, expressing emotion through every turn of the spatula. Each movement is layered with love, shaped by late nights and early mornings, shaped by dreams that never faded, even when no one else could see them. These hands aren't just skilled. They are sacred. They hold memories, ambition, joy, and healing. They craft more than cakes. They craft moments that live forever in the hearts of those who taste and see. There is purpose in every swirl. There is power in every touch. And in each quiet creation, a loud message is heard. This is more than baking. This is art. This is strength. This is love. The oven hums. The batter rises. The kitchen warms with the scent of hope. It might seem like an ordinary moment, but it's not. It's magic, because every time a woman picks up her tools, measures with care, and dreams in color, something beautiful begins. Not just a cake, a dream. A dream that was once invisible now taking shape. It doesn't always go right. Sometimes the sponge sinks, sometimes the colors bleed. But that never stops her, because behind every imperfect attempt is someone willing to keep rising. These aren't just desserts. These are declarations of strength, proof that the quietest creators often carry the loudest hope. And just like cakes, dreams take time. They rise slowly, they take heat, but in the end, they become something sweet, soft, and unforgettable. So keep dreaming, keep baking, because what you're building is bigger than cake. It's a legacy. No one handed over this dream. It was stirred, kneaded, and baked into reality. From the quiet corners of a home kitchen, where the light hits the counter just right, something extraordinary was built. Not with shortcuts, not with permission, but with grit, grace, and an unshakable belief in what's possible. These aren't just cakes. They are self-made triumphs. Every recipe tested, every batch perfected, every challenge faced with courage. This isn't about impressing anyone. Else, this is about honoring what lives inside. A spark, a vision, a voice. And when women choose to follow that inner calling, to pour love into each detail, to build something from their own two hands, they become a force. Not just bakers, but architects of their own success. Sweet, powerful, self-made. And every creation they make, it whispers a reminder to the world. This is what unstoppable looks like. No one handed over this dream. It was stirred, kneaded, and baked into reality. From the quiet corners of a home kitchen, where the light hits the counter just right, something extraordinary was built. Not with shortcuts, not with permission, but with grit, grace, and an unshakable belief in what's possible. These aren't just cakes, they are self-made triumphs. Every recipe tested, every batch perfected, every challenge faced with courage. This isn't about impressing anyone else. This is about honoring what lives inside. A spark, a vision, a voice. And when women choose to follow that inner calling, to pour love into each detail, to build something from their own two hands, they become a force, not just bakers, but architects of their own success. Sweet, powerful, self-made. And every creation they make, it whispers a reminder to the world, this is what unstoppable looks like. It starts with a blank cake, just layers, waiting. But in the hands of a passionate creator, it becomes something powerful. Every frosting line, every carefully placed detail, it's more than design. It's devotion. It's discipline. It's a daily choice to turn creativity into something that speaks. The outside world may not see the hours it took, the failed trials, the small wins, the quiet nights filled with practice. But it's all there, in the smoothness of that finish, the confidence in that swirl. Cake decorating isn't just an art, it's an act of courage. Because with every creation, a message is sent. I'm not just making dessert. I'm building something meaningful. So the next time someone sees a cake and smiles, let them know. Behind every sweet moment is a serious journey of skill, love, and unstoppable spirit. The moment the mixer starts, something shifts. The kitchen fills with rhythm, not just of sound, but of focus, of heart. This is where magic begins. Not with a wand, but with a whisk. Because baking isn't a hobby for those who choose this path. It's a form of devotion. Every batch mixed is a decision to keep going. Every ingredient added is a symbol of balance between work and dreams, life and passion. These cakes don't just feed the body, they feed the soul. They're made from late nights, big dreams, and the fire to keep learning. This is not just a cake, it's a statement that beauty can be built from flour and faith, and that the woman behind it all, she's not just a baker, she's a builder of joy, of hope, of legacy. Baking is more than steps on a recipe. It's a ritual. The preparation, the timing, the care, it all mirrors the way women show up in life, with patience, with creativity, with strength that doesn't need to shout. Inside every bowl of batter is a story of resilience, a story of trying again after mistakes, of adjusting the temperature when life gets too hot,